Hello, everyone. My name is Radhika. Welcome back to another interesting episode of Teal Bytes, where every week we delve into current trends, challenges, and innovations shaping the future of technology and business. Today we have with us Mr. Prasenjit Mukherjee, CIO at JWI Infra. Prasenjit is a seasoned IT leader with experience in IT strategy, IT security framework implementation, and IT led business transformation. His expertise has been instrumental in implementing integrated and scalable systems to help businesses grow while remaining effective and efficient. Great to have you with us today, Prasenjit.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for giving this opportunity to speak on your platform, Radhika.
So, Prasenjit, today we would like to know from you. Today's businesses face inefficiencies as they scale and are not fully utilizing new technologies. How can we re-engineer our processes to align with these technologies and boost profitability and productivity? Your views, please.
Okay, Radhika, when we talk about business process reengineering, okay, to set the context of this particular discussion. So when it is a business process reengineering, it actually enables an organization to align the business processes with the business strategic objectives and the business goals. Okay, that's what we know. And we rethink how work is done, focusing on activities that may add the most value. Okay, so business process engineering involves a comprehensive analysis and design of core business processes so that we can improve the efficiency, we can reduce the cost, and enhance overall performance of the business. Okay, we need to rethink, reimagine the existing process to identify that where in the entire process there are some inefficiencies. Okay, are there any redundancies of different kind of data sets? Okay, how can we streamline end-to-end workflow? Okay, analyzing the data, identifying if there are any kind of roadblocks in this entire process. Okay. And on top of then we try to build new process models. And when we build new process models, definitely the need of that is to how can we bring in automation technology, or rather what we say a digital transformation in the entire business process. Okay, so when we do analysis of our existing as is process, we do a documentation of the entire process, existing systems. Okay, how can we streamline, standardize this entire process? How can we optimize the entire workflow to bring agility? And definitely on top of that, how do we monitor and measure the performance of the entire business which is going on? That's how the entire business transformation or the reengineering which is done. So ideally, we think of is the process a traditional process? Is there a agility missing in this entire business process? Okay, do we have, as discussed, that do we have separate siloed databases existing? Are they talking to each other? Okay, is it helping the business to grow? And at the end of the day, when we talk about digital transformation, when we talk about digital transformation sitting on top of a business process reengineering, the one core thing, as per me, what we need to understand is, are we generating a business value, and what kind of customer experience we are trying to generate? Okay, so this is definitely the core on basis of which what we do. Okay, now when we talk about our kind of a business, okay, where we are into water infrastructure engineering projects, coupled with operations and maintenance post the commissioning of the different projects or plants. Okay, so the first thing is to identify, number one, the advantage what I have is being a part of the board, okay, where discussions happens on all these things what we discussed, like inefficiency in a system, some kind of a roadblock or bottlenecks in the entire process. Okay, so these are the areas, or these are the meetings where I try to capture that what we should do when we are thinking of a business reengineering. Okay,
Right.
and then then creating a roadmap that how it will generate a value for the business, how it will ensure the business to grow, to have a larger wallet share in the market, okay, and definitely to create a customer experience. When we talk about customer experience in our system, it is more of our own internal customers, because our business is more of a B2G kind of a projects. So we need not generate a customer experience for the client who is more of a government client, because we have to do the engineering, we have to do a commissioning, we have to run the operations and maintenance for multiple years. Okay, so it is for our own employees, our people who will actually be working on that particular platform. We have to generate a best of the customer experience, where once we generate a good customer experience, the consumption of the model, the usage of the model will increase. And that is where the end result or the objective will be met. Okay. So when we talk about our kind of a business, okay, which is more of an engineering project and operations and maintenance, the core base business process is project management. Okay. If we can manage, monitor the project within timeline and within the cost or the contractual cost, that is where I meet my objective. So what we have seen that because this kind of projects run on more of a legacy systems, people work with offline papers, then different log sheets to record data. And so how can we integrate, how can we ensure that everything is online, a single source of truth coming out for the management to take the best of the decision. Okay, so so I said that our entire business is based on a project management. Okay, so the first digital transformation or the technology what was thought to be brought in, or where we went live very recently, was how can I manage my projects, okay, within timeline, monitor it, and generate some value from that to take decisions. Okay. So in my entire business, I said that we are an EPC organization, which is engineering, procurement, construction. So these are three different pillars of our business. So in traditional model, there has been seen in any kind of EPC project, these three pillars, they don't talk to each other. Okay, the engineering team, they design the engineering. Okay, once the contract is in hand. Okay, now once the engineering drawings are done, there will be a quantity takeoff, that what is the quantity requirement to construct this particular project. Okay, because that quantity or that manpower will be done by the procurement team, the supply chain department. Okay, so the information what engineering has derived by the drawings, the quantity takeoff, everything should pass on seamlessly, not as a paper. Okay, should pass seamlessly on a single platform to the procurement, where their work trigger starts. Okay, and there are different workflows in this particular thing, where procurement, then the quality inspection, okay, testing of the different materials. Okay, it may be a cement also. Are we getting the right quality of cement to construct a particular structure, a building, over a tank? Okay, or the iron rods or the pipes what we are procuring. Okay, so that quality. So there's a workflow designed. Okay, and once this happens and the order is released to the particular vendor, okay, how do we monitor that order? It is reaching the site within timeline. And once the thing starts, my construction vertical or the pillar starts their job. Okay, so it was earlier more a separate. So the first thing what we did was to bring in a integrated project management solution, which is a digital platform, where from the time the project initiates till the time it is commissioned, everything is all data, everything is available on a single platform, and everything collating together into a decision-taking dashboard, where management can actually see that, yes, here in this particular month, we are failing to reach our target. There will be some kind of a target for each and every team working out there at the site. Okay. So am I reaching the target? Am I below the target? Because my end date of a project is fixed as per the contractual requirement. Okay. So I have to manage with it, because if I do a slippage of this particular thing, my cost goes high. Okay. There will be a bad face in front of the client, and there might be penalties also which can be imposed. Okay. So how do I arrest all these things? So here we brought in, or we bring in a digital platform, transforming the entire business process, okay, to ensure that it is smoothly and we complete a project before timeline. Because unless we see the progress visually, we won't be able to monitor it. Okay, that is a core thing of any kind of a transformation process. Second thing is, the entire platform, is it so easy and so user friendly that the user adaptability to switch from a Excel or a manual based system to a system generated or a platform, digital platform. So that was also taken care. Okay, because unless I say that the users accept it, okay, and they start using the system, we won't be able to generate a value from that particular system. Okay, then comes, we build a system. So from the very initial stage, can we look into that? What are we going to get at the end of the project? Okay, that particular roadmap should be very, very clear. One is, I said that we should complete the project within timeline. We should complete the project within the cost parameters. Okay. And the third thing is, when this particular project moves into the operations and maintenance phase after the commissioning, what kind of platform I am handing over to the operations and maintenance team, so that they don't feel, or they don't face a problem when they have their operation. They should also maintain a SLA.
User friendly to them.
Yeah, so they should also maintain an SLA, because my entire plant should be up 99% of the time, or 99.99. This is SLA what we defined. Okay, but to keep that particular plant up, there are many things which we need to monitor, manage. Okay, it may be large pumps, it may be large motors, it may be everything. So how are we monitoring it? Okay, what kind of digital interfaces, okay, what kind of IoT interfaces we are creating, so that each and every parameter we are getting recorded. Okay, and that can only happen when we actually design it, plan it from the very initial state. Okay, when we are building the plant, when we are bringing in or giving a requirement of a large engineering machinery from a particular OEM, we ensure that all those things are taken, the smart devices are brought in. Okay, and how can we integrate the data and bring it? So my OT and IT side should have somewhere marrying each other and getting a single frame of visibility for the management or for the operations team, to ensure that we reach that target of 99.99% uptime, to ensure that whatever we are doing, what kind of chemical dosing we are doing for in a water treatment plant, are we optimizing that? Okay, one is a manual dosing of chemicals, but it might need it. We don't need so much of a chemical. So there also we can save cost. There also we can save the environment, because the more we push in chemicals, there is a chance of sustainability, environmental sustainability. It might have a health hazard for the people who are drinking that water. So there are many things what we take care, and each and every stage, there is a huge opportunity, and what we are doing of automation and redesigning the entire business process.
Okay. Great.
Hope I think it's clear on a macro level what I conveyed. Yeah.
Absolutely, Prasenjit. Thank you so much. For taking out the time to speak on this, very vital topic, and sharing your very valuable insights, Prasenjit.